Okay, so first off, I want to say thank you for all the support on the last 4 days. Obviously, I was with my friends and family and my girlfriend, and we had an amazing time. So now that we had that amazing time, I'm sick. Yeah, I got sick yesterday and today. Even though I am sick, I'm trying to bring out those 8 days, and so I decided to do another video, and tomorrow I'm gonna do more. But I'm sorry that this video is coming out this late. I had a few other things to do, like cleaning up the house and relaxing. Today we're gonna start a tutorial, as I said in the last video, and it's gonna be a quick one. So let's just go into File, New, and as always, just go in the 3840 by 2160. Create, and we've got ourselves the background here that we're just going to turn off that lock there. So what we're going to be doing today is a low poly effect. I have done one of those a year ago, but obviously this one's going to be quite a lot better because I'm a lot more qualified and experienced. So we're just gonna say low poly, and you're just gonna get whatever animal or anything you want to get, really. I prefer just to get an animal because they're pretty detailed and it's a really cool effect that you just kind of smooth it out. So what I'm getting is a reindeer here. I'm just gonna scale that up right here. It doesn't really matter what it's gonna look like from here, if it's bad quality or not, because it's really not gonna matter in the end. So firstly, we're just gonna have to cut it out. It's not really gonna have to be perfect, because what you want is something kind of rigid. Cutting it out, we're just gonna go into the polygonal lasso tool. Now, just gonna have to zoom in a little bit and find the right edges. And another thing I'm gonna say is just get half.
I don't feel the way I'm supposed to feel. I just don't understand Christmas, I guess. I like getting presents and sending Christmas cards.
You're just gonna go and copy it. So press Ctrl J. It's gonna copy automatically. Just hide this layer for now. And this is what you've got. Now, if you can't really see it, which I can't, I'm just gonna change the color right here. Maybe go in a little bit darker, right? Like that. Okay. So now we see the whites, and we're just gonna rub them off. Really simple. Okay, so I see that I have a little bit left there. I'm gonna just put that out as well. Use the polygonal lasso tool to create a perfect triangle. Now, once you have that, you're gonna go into filter, blur, and average, just like that. And you're gonna do that for every square, like that. Just go to filter, and you've got that right there. As you can see here, you've got the shortcut. So that's what we're gonna be doing each time. So I'm just gonna speed this up so it's a lot quicker. Also, remember to press Ctrl D after each time. So I added a red nose to the reindeer just to make it more Christmassy and to make it look like Rudolph, essentially. And one thing I want to do now is get rid of that grid because we don't need it anymore. Let's just see how our picture turned out. Once you zoom in on this a little bit, you might start seeing some gaps. These gaps are kind of, and this is where I went wrong because I didn't add a new layer on top of my image, and that's where I should have done all of that. And obviously, now I can't copy that layer and then blur under and then put blur on it. Let me just show you what it would look like. I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this by doing Control J. Just put that under there and filter, blur, and go into Gaussian blur. You'll just have that. That will be enough. And then press Control on the top layer and copy the bottom layer, and you have a new layer there. This layer on the very bottom, you're gonna just delete, and that will probably get rid of all of. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is just add the rest of the face. Obviously, just Control E on those, just to merge them, and copy that whole layer. I just want to make sure this is all perfectly straight right there. And now we can Control J on this, drag it over, pressing Shift, holding Shift as well. And that would be pretty much just adjust it by pressing Control. So now you can see that line there. It's probably not going to be visible once you merge the layers, but first let's go on the right side and add a little bit of shadow. That's just what I do. Really, not too much, just a little bit by going to color overlay. And just make sure you have the color set to black. Maybe put in 10%. That will probably be enough. Now we can merge those layers by pressing Control E. Just like this, and adding a shadow to the image. So just go 90 degrees and just play around with it a little bit. This looks pretty decent. Maybe just put the distance a little bit over, and that should do the job. Let's just put this in the very center and make it a little bit bigger. So you've got your reindeer / Rudolph over here. Pretty realistic / unrealistic, but that's what it's gonna be. We can try and even out the nose over here by just going back to the polygonal lasso tool and just pressing it right here. You can go in the color and do it manually. Just doing that should do the job. Maybe just a little bit darker right here. That should be okay. Now lastly, we're gonna go into the background and we're just gonna add a gradient instead of the color overlay. So if you want to untake it, you can untake it. Just go to gradient overlay, and you probably have a default set to black and white. I just have this from a different video. Just go into white and say okay. Scale, just move it up like this. And actually I'm gonna have to probably just do some kind of gray here. and this will do the job. So once again, Merry Christmas. I know Christmas is practically over, but you know, just to keep the spirit going until the new year. Merry Christmas, and thank you all for the support so much. I'm so sorry that I couldn't get this video earlier, but you know, that's just how it is. Go like and subscribe. Go follow all my social medias. Links will be down below, and see you tomorrow.
This feels good right here. Yeah.